Schedule of the 12th National Parliamentary Election is being announced today. CEC to address the nation at 7 p.m. No scope for dialogue with any party, says Obaidul Qadir. Like-minded parties including BNP demands postponement of schedule. The opposition is in its fifth round of 48-hour blockade demanding fall of the government. Law enforcers on alert. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Mytv English News. I'm Ashikuzaman with you in the newsroom today. You're watching the headlines. Now the details. The Election Commission will deliver address on the nation and announcement of the next election schedule at 7 p.m. today, said Election Commission Secretary and spokesperson M. Jahangir Alam at the Nirbachan Bhavan in city's Agargaon area today. Before the announcement of the polls schedule, the EC has held a meeting at 5 p.m. Earlier, security arrangements have been beefed up around the EC Bhavan and its adjacent areas on the announcement of the poll schedule. The hearing on personal NID card correction at EC Bhavan has remained stopped since Tuesday. Meanwhile, the EC has finalized the voter lists of 300 constituencies across the country ahead of the 12 national polls. The voting of the parliamentary polls will be held with the updated voter list. DMP Commissioner Habibur Rahman said that the members of the law and order forces will be strict around the elections. Security has been beefed up around the schedule. If there is any disturbance in the name of the movement, the administration will take a strict stand. He said this after a meeting with the election commissioners at Election Commission building in the afternoon. He said that if the movement is systematic, the police will provide their security. If there is anarchy, if law and order is disturbed, a strict stand will be taken. The Election Commission would announce the schedule any time, and that is why now there is no scope of holding dialogue with any party, says Awami League General Secretary Obaidul Qadir. Earlier, US Ambassador Peter Haas met with Obaidul Qadir at the Secretariat and delivered Donald Liu's letter of dialogue. Later, he told media workers that the United States expects fair and peaceful elections in Bangladesh. On the other hand, Obaidul Qadir also said that this letter will be discussed with the party president, Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, soon. The United States has commented that there should be free, fair and open elections in Bangladesh. At the same time, the country also said that there should be violence-free elections in Bangladesh. U.S. Department spokesperson Matthew Miller said this in response to reporters' question at the regular press conference on Tuesday. However, in the briefing, Matthew Miller did not comment on a ministerial meeting recently held in Delhi, India. Miller said the United States believes that elections in Bangladesh should be free, fair and open without violence. BNP and like-minded parties are observing the fifth round of 48-hour blockade across the country, which will continue till 6 a.m. on Friday morning, demanding the fall of the government. In support of the blockade, BNP held a march in different areas in the morning. BNP Senior Joint Secretary General Ruhul Kabir Rizvi marched in the press club area in support of the blockade in the morning. However, traffic has been seen on Capital's Road since dawn. Public transport and private vehicles are operating as usual. The law enforcement forces are in a tough position at various important points. DMP is ready to implement the instruction of the Election Commission to prevent any kind of untoward incidents in the schedule of national elections, says DB Chief Harun al-Rashid. He told reporters at his office today. Harun said that police will follow the instruction given after the announcement of the national election schedule. Bangladesh police is always ready against those who destroy the law and order situation of the country. The representatives of the European Union who came to monitor the ongoing unrest in the country's garment sector have met with the high-level government officials today. A 6-member delegation including the US ambassador held a meeting with Senior Commerce Secretary Tapon Kanti Ghosh, Ministry of Labour and Employment Secretary Ehsan Elahi and Senior Foreign Secretary Masood bin Momen at State Guest House Podda. The ongoing unrest in the garment sector, minimum wages and human rights were discussed in the meeting. The Holy Hajj can be held on June 16 next year subject to sighting of the moon. For that purpose, Hajj registration has started from today, which will continue till December 10. Only those who wish to perform the Holy Hajj in 2024 and have pre-registered can deposit the final registration fee. Anybody can register by depositing a minimum of 2,05,000 takas. The remaining amount can be deposited in stages by February. In 2024, the cost of Hajj general package under private management has been reduced by 83,200 taka compared to 2023. On Tuesday, the Ministry of Religion issued a notification in this regard and said that 1,27,198 people from Bangladesh will be able to perform Hajj next year. Now international news. The northern part of Gaza is now fully occupied by Israel. Israeli Defense Minister Yoav Gallant made such a claim on Tuesday. Israeli forces have entered Al-Shifa Hospital, the largest medical center in Gaza, with tanks and bulldozers. A large number of hospital patients and sheltered Palestinians are at risk of death. This campaign started from 2 p.m. on Tuesday. According to Israel, the headquarters of Hamas is located below the hospital. Meanwhile, Hamas blamed US President Joe Biden and Israel for operating the Israeli forces in Al-Shifa, the largest hospital in Gaza Strip. Over 11,300 people have lost their lives in the besieged area since October 7. We're about to the end. The headlines once again. Schedule of 12th National Parliamentary Election is being announced today. CEC is to address the nation at 7 p.m. No scope for dialogue with any party, says Obaidul Qadir. Like-minded parties including BNP demands postponement of schedule. The opposition is in fifth round of 48-hour blockade demanding fall of government. Law enforcers on alert. That's all for now. To watch our news online, please visit youtube/mytv news. Our next news bulletin will be telecast at 7:30 p.m. in Bangla. Stay tuned. Allah Hafiz.